Hi, my name is John Olsheimer, and I'm a credit expert who contributes to creditcardinsider.com. If you have any questions for us, then please submit them in the comment section below. Today's question is this, and it's a very easy one. How are credit card minimum payments calculated? So let's dig into this real quick. Let me give you a longer answer rather than just a real quick answer. The minimum payment that you make every single month on your credit card bill or your statement is optional. And here's what I mean when I say that it's optional. You can choose to make a variety of payments every single month on your credit card bill, assuming that you use credit cards and that you do in fact incur some sort of balance at the end of your statement period. You can either pay it in full every month, you can pay any amount less than the full payment as long as it is greater than the minimum payment. You can pay, and this is what I do, you can actually make payments throughout the month on your credit card statement or on your credit card bill prior to you even getting a bill. So I'll use my credit card periodically throughout the month, and because I want to avoid a large balance showing up on my credit reports, I will actually make payments from time to time throughout the month, lowering the balance, and then eventually when the statement is generated, the balance on that statement is usually pretty low because I've made multiple payments throughout the month. So that's another option for you, a pretty good option as well if you don't need the grace period. And then you have, of course, the minimum payment option, which is going to be a very, very small amount of money relative to the balance that you actually owe. Most of the time, not always, but most of the time, your minimum payment is going to be around 2 to 3% of the balance that's outstanding at that particular time. So if you have a balance of $100, your minimum payment is going to be $2 or $3. And of course, you're never ever going to have anything like that, but that's how the math generally works out. It is possible for your credit card issuer to increase your minimum payment and increase it considerably. And I'll give you the scenario that you're going to want to avoid. The CARD Act, and we actually recorded another YouTube video explaining what the CARD Act is, and so please check out the other videos and you can read up all about the CARD Act. The CARD Act gives you the right to a 45-day advance notice before any sort of adverse change to the terms of your credit card account. And this is going to include things like interest rate increases and new annual fees applied to the card. So if you get a notice from your credit card issuer saying, hey, we're about to increase your interest rate, or hey, we're about to implement the new annual fee, you can actually opt out of that change and refuse to accept it. However, the credit card issuer can also then close your account and accelerate the payback of the debt, which means that they're going to increase or could increase the minimum payment due from the normal 2 to 3% of the balance outstanding. So it actually, if you need the minimum payment every single month because it's a small enough amount that you can comfortably pay, but all of a sudden opt out of the adverse change and all of a sudden your minimum payment goes up 5 or 6 times, you may actually be forced into default because you can no longer make that minimum payment. So that's something to keep in mind if your minimum payment does go through some sort of fluctuation or adjustment, just so you don't put yourself in harm's way. But minimum payment, usually pretty simple, 2 to 3% of your outstanding balance. And if you see, you can go online and check your current balance on your credit card account, and you can actually speculate or guesstimate as to what your minimum payment's going to be for that particular month, and you can even budget to it. If you have any other questions pertaining to credit or other financial topics, then please submit them to creditcardinsider.com or in the comments section below. Thanks a lot for watching and have a nice day.